So today we had a pretty long day, but we had a good day. We had about an hour and a half drive down to where we were actually getting on race course. Ran into a couple little issues right from the start. We had to rewire the GPS and kind of change up a couple things on our end to make sure that all of our equipment was working properly. But we got that all taken care of. 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Pretty simple process, got it all knocked out, and we were able to get the car on course. So we got car on course. It was pretty awesome. We could see the coastline the whole time. There were some rough sections, some fast sections, but all in all, we learned a lot today, which is the most important part. We were able to make some good notes and take in a lot of the course that we needed to take in that maybe we haven't seen or haven't seen in a while. We were able to get all that stuff noted down and put in the GPS, make sure that we know what we're ready for on Saturday. We met up with our other crew. We had 2 more guys in the truck. We met up with them at about race mile 300 and put some fuel in the car. After that, we did a long section of highway. We actually skipped on a little bit of the course. We're probably going to go hit that tomorrow, but skipped on a little section of course that I've done a couple times here just recently. And actually crossed in at about Santa Tomas, European area, and then went over to Ojos Negros. Right when we were getting ready to pull off the highway there, a truck had stopped us, and he had a bag of Doritos, and I was like, oh, sweet, we're both kind of hungry. Maybe he's going to hand us a couple Doritos. And in broken English, he told us that one of his guys, there's 2 guys on quads, one of the guys was broke down and needed these parts and tools. So no Doritos, we just had a couple spare parts for a quad. But we just had to take him out there. So we kind of cruised it through that section, really gnarly section, not very fast. But so we cruised out there and we finally came across this quad, which was a different number from the quad that he told us it was, but it ended up being his buddy. It was the other guy. So that guy had a broken chain, and that's not the parts that we had for him. It was actually for the other guy that had a broken sprocket. So we ended up towing this guy for the last, 5-6 miles, something like that on his quad. Ran into the other guy. He came up to us and he's like, hey, I need these parts that you have, not my buddy. So we gave him the parts, finished towing his buddy into Ojos Negros, met up with his quad, or with his truck, and helped them out, which they were super thankful. And, we're all about helping people out there and make sure no one gets left behind. So made sure they got to where they needed to go safe, and then we hammered on into Ojos. We were on empty coming into Ojos, so thankfully the Pemex right there at Ojos was open. We were able to get some fuel in the car, made a phone call, made sure everyone knew that we were safe and off course and back on the highway. Well, we were off course, not necessarily safe. I think I'd rather be driving on the course than driving through town in a Razor, but nonetheless, it's something that we had to do. So we left Ojos, came back through town, found out that there's one of the bridges that we have to get on the main road. It's shut down, completely dug out and gone. So we had to take a little detour, got stuck in traffic, but it's all good. That's part of our fun for the day. So we got back here and it's dark now. We started first thing this morning and now it's dark. So we learned a lot. We knocked out some miles, helped out a guy on a quad, got stuck in traffic, and now we're going to have some dinner and meet up with our guys that went to the BFG meeting, and we're going to go over our pit plan and make sure that everything's all dialed in for Saturday.